Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Hacker Stacker channel. I routinely recommend that stackers, especially newbies, stay away from sources such as eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Temu, Alibaba, and the like. Not because everything is a counterfeit and they're trying to pass it off as genuine silver, but generally the real silver on those platforms is usually overpriced. But that doesn't mean fakes aren't being hawked on those platforms. For instance, the other day I was perusing Facebook Marketplace in search of a ladder. I had one that was going on 25 years old, getting long on the tooth, and I wanted to see if I could find a good used one to replace it with. And while looking around, my eye was caught by an ad offering 3 American Silver Eagles for $100. And given that the spot price at the time for silver was circling around $32, I thought I might find a bargain because that would make the premium about $1.33 an ounce, and that's quite a steal for Eagles. Folks, I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos, so be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell to get notifications on new content. It's only your support that's going to continue to grow this channel. So I messaged the seller and said that I would purchase them based on the contingency that I could perform some non-destructive tests to verify their authenticity. We met about 45 minutes later, and the first thing I noticed was the year was wrong. The ad showed what appeared to be genuine 2023 Eagles, but the 3 he had handed me had a mirror-like proof finish in the field, and they were all 2018. I immediately thought, red alert, shields up, charge weapons. Now, my first test was with a magnet, as they all 3 looked amazingly like a known fake that I purchased a few years ago, so I could demonstrate how to identify phonies to the newbies. And wouldn't you know, it's not silver, nor were the other 2. Unfortunately, I had to tell him that they were fakes. He did have other silver with him, and I assume he brought it in hopes that I would be interested in buying it as well. But it was all types of silver I wasn't interested in adding to my stack. He had a couple of generic rounds, a couple of 1.5 ounce Canadian pieces, and a 5 ounce round. And since I didn't bring anything beyond a magnet and this test tool, I had no way of confirming their authenticity of any of it, so I passed on it all. The seller told me a friend had given him the 3 Eagles, to which I replied, well, that's probably why they were given to you. They're not real. And he did seem genuinely apologetic about it, claiming he wasn't well versed in detecting fakes. He felt bad about me taking the time to meet up for nothing. Now, before you start telling me in the comments that it was all an act on his part, 2 things dissuade me from taking that path. First, he said he would remove the ad from the platform, and by the time I got home, this he had done. The second thing he did was offer me, at no charge, one of the fakes. I graciously accepted it, telling him I would use it to educate others how to detect counterfeits. And this is exactly what I'm doing right now. The main thrust of this video is always be vigilant, especially when dealing with unreliable sources. Now, whether or not he was just trying to make a fast C-note by passing off some counterfeits, or he was truly ignorant of the fakes that he had, it always pays attention to keep on your toes when it comes to forking over your hard-earned cash to a stranger. I saved myself a Franklin, which I spent the next day at an LCS for some maples. Plus, I got a fake to put in my decoy stack, as well as a bogus eagle to help educate other stackers. So if you find yourself in a situation like this and the seller refuses to let you perform any tests at all, walk away. In the meantime, stack what you like what you stack, keep on stacking, and I'll see you in the next video.